It's time for another trip, and we're making our way to the boat to prepare to sail the ocean blue into the heart of England. We're excited, eagerly anticipating another memorable trip where we'll enjoy the spectacular sights, soak in the atmosphere of millennia of history right in the center of the city, enjoy the nightlife, iconic London, visit the amazing Borough Market with 1,000 things to buy and great things to eat, have breakfast there, do the tourist bit, see the city, and enjoy life on the ocean wave. Here we go. It's the time of the year when I get to visit my good friends and exchange the relative security of terra firma for the relative peace of the worldwide ocean. This time, Princess Elizabeth is unable to join us, and Count Colin, Prince Michael and I have been joined by Colin's brother, Sir Simon. First the coffee, and life is about to be interrupted by a fun interlude, which will take us aboard Pilgrim down the River Medway and up the River Thames to the heart of England, under the inimitable expertise of Count Colin and Sir Simon. Our starting point, as usual, the Chatham Maritime Marina. First task, to navigate the locks.
It's so much fun, even running around.
We're soon entering the historic Medway, Upnor Castle built by Queen Elizabeth I in the background. Mike taking the helm. Hardly any wind. Making good time. Just left Chatham now and we're heading down the Medway. It is a beautiful day. There's not hardly any wind at all, unfortunately, but that is a good thing too. Nice 21 degrees, and we are thoroughly enjoying every minute. Colin giving directions to Mike.
If it comes down rapidly, that's when you move out to the middle.
Passing familiar sights, relaxing, enjoying the sail. We have Colin and Simon hard at work. The wind is neither strong nor blowing in the right direction, but as it becomes favorable, we raise the jib. The favorable wind didn't last long, however, and we took it down. But we were nevertheless able to enjoy the sights as we approached Sheerness and entered the Thames Estuary. some interesting vessels.
If you hear it, just press that red
Yeah,
thing.
yeah.
Irritating.
A Dutch ferry.
It makes it better to go cut.
The proximity of the shipping lane from time to time, creating interesting illusions.
This is the bacon and sausage sandwich.
The sausages are from Suffolk. It's a well-known fact that Wickham Market is one of the best butchers in the country, and he sells Suffolk sausages. Another optical illusion.
Same again, coming across.
The weather was great. Even the seals were sunbathing, or should that be basking on the beach? As we started to go up the Thames, the wind was favourable, so once again we reverted to sail. Also encountering a Norwegian cruise line's ship.
They're going to Amsterdam. It's an NCL cruise ship. And there we are.
These cruise ships are certainly impressive, though in recent years there's been a great drive to cut down on the pollution they generate. Tilbury Docks. We're all relaxing and enjoying the moment.
Oh yes, yes.
Now.
Queen Elizabeth Bridge coming up in the next 20 minutes.
Catching a bit of the breeze now.
Next, the Queen Elizabeth II Bridge spans the river at Dartford, and two tunnels run underneath. Though it appears that the M25 London orbital motorway goes over it, it's in fact the A282, which means all traffic can cross it, as some vehicles are prohibited on motorways. At this point I heard Pilgrim giggling, happy to get the wind in her sails and glide effortlessly through the waves. Always a great pleasure. Next, the Thames barrier, built to prevent the capital from flooding during high tides or strong winds. At the present time, it's used 6 to 7 times a year. I love those interesting skies. Above, the Emirates Airline cable car. An expensive way to cross the Thames, but fun. The London City Airport is nearby, next to the Millennium Dome. At this point, we begin to feel like we're nearing our destination. The arrival of Greenwich indicates we've reached the center of the world. Time-wise, that is. It's considered to have a longitude of 0 degrees, which Simon attempts to illustrate on the GPS as we pass. The renowned Cutty-Sark tea clipper resides here. Colin promised me the trip last year, and not only did he deliver on the trip, but his fervent prayer even delivered on the weather. Such is the advantage of having friends of influence. As Tower Bridge appears, so does the euphoria of finishing the task. The old and the new welcoming us. So into the historic St. Katherines dock. Somehow it must have leaked out that we were arriving, and a crowd assembled to welcome us. What an enjoyable day it's been. Gloriana, the royal barge, is moored here. And we slowly maneuvered to our mooring space where we'd spend the night. Next on our maritime pilgrimage, we enjoy London by night and by day. Not to mention the culinary delights. Don't miss it.